welcome back to my channel. Today's layout is for an entry into Dotty About Flair's sketch challenge, and it's a sketch by Adam Westwood, and he's used a load of 1 inch by 1 inch squares. So I decided to go a little bit bigger and do, I think they're about 2 inch by 2 inch squares, and I'm not using as many. I'm making it similar to a grid layout. And I'm using these smaller photos, and this is my little boy and his sister at the park. So what I'm just doing now is I'm just cutting the pattern paper into 2 by 2 inch squares, which are the same size as my photos, and I've printed the photos in black and white, and I'm using this Echo Park Winter Wishes collection again. Which is a really lovely collection. It does have some snowy photos in it, but my photos aren't snowy. It's just because it's winter and it's cold. I think the papers are lovely, really nice, different blues in it. So yeah, I'm just laying these out here, just trying to decide where I want my photographs. Where I'm going to have the pattern papers in between, and I do want it to try and be as central to the page as possible. Just realised I've not cut enough squares, so I'm just going to cut another one in this this pattern paper, which is lovely. And yeah, I'm quite happy with where this layout is heading. So I'm just going to measure up and make sure everything's central as well. So I'm just going to choose some of the embellishments, decide whereabouts I want these to go, which bits I'm wanting to use. I'm just going to use that Let's Get Cozy with a little mug, and they've been to the park all day, and then they sat in their daddy's car and ate at McDonald's and got warmed up. So that's a perfect little phrase there to go with that one. Just using some more of the elements to go in there with that. So now I'm just going to lay these out after I've distressed all the edges on all of the square pieces. And you can see I've just mounted my photos onto some white card, and then just to give it a white border. And then what I need to do is I need to lay out the squares and make sure everything's central. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the patterned paper down with just a little blob of glue in the centre, because I am going to do some machine stitching on this layout, and the machine stitching is going to be just inside the pattern paper squares. So yeah, just using my T-ruler just to make sure everything's equal on each side and at the top and the bottom. Very handy ruler to have. So yeah, I'm just going to stick them down with a blob of glue in the centre, just to keep them in position while I'm machine stitching them. I'm trying to make the most of using the sewing machine at the minute, because it is actually my mum's, and she's wanting it back at some point, so just wanting to get some of the layouts done that I want to get stitching on. So she's wanting to make a nightie for herself while we're in lockdown, so I am going to invest in myself a sewing machine at some point of my own, so that'll be handy to have. So yeah, so I've just stuck all them pieces down, and now I'm just going to do some of the machine stitching there. You can see that on that little close up there. And now I'm going to raise the photographs onto some foam pads, so they have a bit of, oh excuse me, so they have a bit of height lifting from the page. I was going to stick the odd one or two down flat, and then like I've done with that first one, and then once I started sticking them down with the foam pads, I liked the way that looked, so I decided to just go back and pop that first one up onto foam pads and put all the photos onto foam pads. Yeah, it just makes the photographs just pop off the page a little bit more, rather than being flat like all the pattern paper. So yeah, this is this layout is for like I say, it's for Dotty About Flair, and Natalie Nelson, who runs For the Love of Pretty Paper Facebook group. She started her own business last year making flair badges. So if you like the flair badges, which are great for adding extra detail to your layouts, head over to Natalie's Facebook group, Dotty About Flair, and have a look through her albums. And she has some amazing flair badges, and she runs it all herself and makes them all herself, and they're absolutely brilliant. And great service, great choice of different styles, and she has a new release out every month. So yeah, it's always exciting to see what she's got coming out next. So I'm just using this light blue grid flare badge to the left hand side with some matching blue thread, and then I've gone for a dotty flare, funnily enough, on the right hand side, and I'm going to put some, I think I popped some thread behind that one as well, and then just adding the bits, making sure they're where I want them to be before I stick anything down. Just trying to get that thread cluster sorted to go on. Still mastering them, getting better with them. I'm happy with the way they look. Just adds a little bit of something different to your layout. So a bit of glue down, and then just sticking that flare badge down. If you don't know what a flare badge is, it's like a little badge, but it's just not got the pin in the back. So yeah, and they look great. And then, like I say, they just add a little bit of something extra to your layout. I was going to do some mixed media on this one and then changed my mind. I thought I would keep it pretty simple. I haven't been able to get much scrapping done lately because my partner's off work, so we like to spend time together with the kids when he's not at work, so I don't get much time to scrap when he's not working, because he mainly works nights, so it's nice to see him properly through the day. So just trying to get a few quick layouts done, try and catch up with the challenges over in the Facebook groups that I'm in. So yeah, just adding some more foam pads to the extra little bits, and these new bits from Lucy's Cards, moonstones, the little things, they're white, like a frosty look, and it's a bit like a sequin mix, jewel mix, ocean breeze, lots of different pretty blues, little crystals, little droplets. You'll be able to see them better in the close-ups at the end. They are beautiful. If you haven't been over to Lucy's Cards online, you need to get over and have a look. at what she's got, because she's got such really pretty things, and they add just sparkle and something different to your layout. It also adds like a frosty feel as well, which is why I've loved these for my cold layouts just lately. So yeah, I'm just adding my title there. I think these are, I'm not sure what alphas these are. Could be Pink Fresh. I think they're just normal thickers actually. Team Phillips across the left hand side, that's the kids' surnames, and then K&L, which is Katie and Logan, down the bottom. So yeah, that's me done. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the close-ups, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.